Hey guys! Okay, so today we are going to do my December favorites. We are gonna push through this storm and do what we have to do. If you watched my last video, you would know that I recently was in the middle of a giant storm of sadness, and right now it is kind of like the pickup of that, and I found out my power is gonna come back on Tuesday, and today it is Friday. So I've got about, 4 days to survive, I guess, which is not terrible. I know I could be in a lot worse situation, but it's still not very fun. I don't like not having power, and I hate being a freeloader on other people for their Wi-Fi. Sorry, close family friends. I'm going to be doing my December favorites because we must push on and do what we must. So, I have my makeup bag right here full of my favorites. I'm actually wearing everything that is my favorites because really, it's just my essentials and like my survival kit of makeup that I basically bought all this stuff this month except for a few things that I've loved for a long, long time. So first of all, this is something that I've had in numerous favorites, I think, but it is still, to this day, one of my favorites, and it's something I use a lot in my videos that you guys ask about, and it is the NARS Multiple in G-Spot. Yeah, it's G-Spot. It's basically just a very pretty mauve-y rose. It's got a little bit of gold flecks in it, but it's not something very substantial and very, like, glittery necessarily. It's a really rich color. It's something I think that fits very, very well into the winter, which is why I've been loving it so much lately. And it's a multiple, so that means it can go on your cheeks, your eyes. I don't know why you would want that, but I mean, if you really, really wanted to, you could have it on your eyes. And it can also go on your lips. So it's one of those things that is very, very versatile, and you can use it for a lot of different things. So actually my lip color basically always matches my cheek color now, which is kind of nice and weird, I guess. Does that happen very often? I don't know. Anyways, there's that. That's number one. Numero dos would be an eyeliner because, okay, precursor to this. I have always watched Michelle Phan. I love her, and she always used Lancome art liner. And I always assumed it was because she was sponsored by Lancome, but then she used this eyeliner in other tutorials that weren't just Lancome, so I assumed she must like it a little bit. And I was looking for a new eyeliner, and I saw that there was like this set of mascara and eyeliner and a few other things from Lancome for like way cheaper. And so I was like, you know, I'll just get it. I don't really need, I mean, like, I need black eyeliner, but I don't know anything about this, but I'll buy it anyways. And I ended up loving it. So I think she liked this eyeliner apart from the fact that she was paid to promote it. Like, it's a really, really good eyeliner. It's the kind that you, like, shake up, and it almost reminds me of, like, a quill pen. Like, you would have an ink well. This is kind of like the little ink well. It goes on really, really well. I'm wearing it right now, actually. Hello. It's very easy to use. It's very flexible, so it's not like a very stark line is created. You can make it more artsy, if you will, art liner. So I love it. It's great. So like I said, along with the art liner, there came a mascara, and this is probably my favorite mascara of like all time. I will say that I will occasionally splurge on high-end mascaras because I do like their payoff a little bit more than drugstore. A lot of times the drugstore ones are just as expensive as the high-end ones. Like some of the Lancome ones that are around $15, you can find a $15 mascara in the drugstore easily. So sometimes I don't feel that bad for paying $3 extra for a more expensive mascara. This one's a little bit more expensive, I think, but overall, it's a good mascara. But it is the Hypnos Star Mascara. Hello, how you doing? It's got a beautiful bottle. I don't know if you're seeing this, but it is gorgeous glitters. So pretty. The mascara has wand, looks like this. It's flat on one side, and then it's got volumizing sides. And it reaches every lash. It's a beautiful mascara. It's really, really well made. This is a very light mascara, so it's not super heavy and like weighs my lashes down. So, good mascara. Next favorite is an odd one because it started off as kind of a failure of a product to me, which sounds bad, but I'll explain. So, basically, this is the Charlotte Ronson liquid eyeshadow in Kelly, and this was from Sephora a little while ago when she made a line with them. And let me just show you. This is just a very, very pigmented gold highlight almost. But basically the reason why this was a failure to me is because originally I only used this as an eyeshadow, but while I was using this, I was also on skincare medication, and so like if I use this, I guess it has alcohol in it or something, and it would make my eyes and my skin burn if I used it. So I never used this again until like a week ago, and I found out that I use this more for a highlighter than anything else. So I'll use it on my brow bone like I did today, I'll use it on the inner corner of my eye, I'll use it on my cheekbones, and on the bridge of my nose, on my cupid's bow, etc. And it's amazing. Do not use this as an eyeshadow. Use this as a highlighter because it's just so good. And it stays on forever because it dries on and just like doesn't budge. it's just a it's just a nice product. I just really liked it. Okay, I know you guys are probably sick of seeing this, but I have to mention this just one more time. This is my Laguna Bronzer Orgasm Duo. And you can tell that I really hate this product because I clearly don't use it at all, ever. Ever. I basically love this duo now, not for orgasm as much because I don't wear blush as much anymore, more so for Laguna, which is so funny because before I was never a bronzer person. I was always a blush person, and now I'm kind of like making that weird switch, but it feels good, I guess. I love Laguna bronzer. Like, it is so good, and I never really knew how to use bronzer. I was always like, it just makes me look like fake. It just doesn't look good. But now I use bronzer constantly because I'm always contouring now. Like, I obviously do it like up on the sides of my cheeks, on my forehead, etc. Yeah, I just love it because it makes my face look a little thinner. Because I do have a very rotund face. I know I tell you guys that all the time, but it's true. I've got a round face, and I need something to kind of break it up a little bit, right? Right. So, Laguna Bronzer is that awesome breakup I have. Wondrous. And I still use Orgasm, but not as much, because Laguna is just such a great product that it kind of, like, overwhelms Orgasm now. So last favorite goes along with the bronzer, and it is actually the brush I use with the bronzer, because this is the brush that I basically use all the time for everything now. It's the best brush ever. Sigma came out with a bunch of their kabuki brushes a long time ago, and I got them for free because they sponsored me for one of my videos, and I use them all the time. They had a dome top one, they have a flat top one, and they have the curved one, or like the arched one. Angled? It's called angled. So I always use the dome one. I didn't ever use this one because I was like, when do I ever use this? And then I realized that this thing is the best thing that mankind ever synthetically made. It's just amazing. It's so good. I use it to apply on my bronzer. I use it to apply on blush, like cream blushes like this one. What I do with this one, I'm not wearing any blush, so I can do this, but I basically dot it and dot. And then since it's not all smoothed out, it looks kind of like rough. And then I just buff it back. And buff it back. And there you go. It's like the easiest thing ever. It's just the best brush ever. And you can use it for a lot of different things. You can put on cream foundation with it. I just like it because it's angled, so it almost gives you like a tapered end and then like a full sweep. I don't know. It's a good brush. Okay guys, so there you go. That is it for my favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm going to try to put out my Christmas haul video sometime in the near future. Like I said, internet is going to be up on Tuesday, so, and that's like an estimate. I mean, it might be after that. I don't know. It might be before that. I don't know. Optimism is key, guys. Thank you guys once again. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media sites so you can stay updated on everything that's going on and keep with me in this time of turmoil. And I will see you guys for the next video. Bye.